Wait! Hold on.
I was actually...
I was thinking about it the whole entire car ride over. I was like, I'm not letting this motherfucker get away with it.
I was going to wait a long time today.
Yeah,
I've
well.
been thinking about that.
All right, maybe you could think about that another time. What are you drinking there?
This is an iced coffee.
But
So-
what's at the top? You gave it a little rim job.
This is dirt.
It's just soil.
No, it's cinnamon.
Have you ever seen those?
I was going to tell you what was in it, but
Well, you
go
said
ahead.
cinnamon.
That's on the top. Whatever.
Okay. What else is
No,
in it?
it's fine. Have I ever seen what?
I was gonna keep talking about coffee, but tell me, baby.
So this is from the coffee place by me,
Uh-huh.
and
Flick the bean.
yeah, that's
Okay.
what it's called.
Flick the bean coffee.
Sponsor us.
But every time you say you have to say, I'm going to flick the bean.
This is their sticky bun.
Okay, this is getting worse. Go
Sticky
on.
bun latte.
Okay. They do have really good like flavors.
Yeah, normally I just I go in and I say my
Let
coffee.
me flick my bean.
Hey, flick my bean latte,
Yeah.
pal.
Give a wink, and they know what you want.
And I tell them exactly, I give them the directions
yeah.
and the
Where your
directions.
bean is.
Turn on
Yeah,
espresso
yeah,
machine. But they also have a menu of stuff, and I got
Right.
this, and I've had this a couple times now. It's good. It's coffee.
Uh-huh.
There's cinnamon on top,
Dirt.
and it's hazelnut and caramel syrup,
Oh, okay. Nice.
which is pretty close to what I normally get because I normally just get hazelnut.
yeah. So you're like, just add caramel.
Or I get a chai latte.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude, chai latte.
What milk you doing in there?
This is oat milk. The other, I ordered this latte for the first time on Saturday,
Okay.
and it's a lot. When you're used to just being like, "Can I have a iced coffee with hazelnut syrup?" Mm-hmm. It's like that's easy.
Right.
But so I always get oat milk. I don't get cow milk. And I ordered this, and I was like, "Hey, can I get a medium iced sticky bun latte, and can I have sugar-free syrups?"
Oh my god.
And so much.
You're like, and I'm so sorry to bother you.
And then she went and started making it. She was like, regular milk? And I was like, yeah, for sure.
damn.
I didn't want to give her more information.
Yeah.
Be like,
It was already too much.
it was so much, so I just said yeah. And I'm not lactose intolerant, so
Yeah.
the toilet's fine, but I just panicked. So today I said oat milk.
Yeah.
I'm ready
They
to
were
go.
like, this fucking piece of shit.
This is my third caffeinated beverage of the day. It's noon.
That's more than I've had. But I do have one in the bag ready to pop open.
Well, I had half a Celsius stick.
Okay.
I had a E-Boost pre-workout,
Okay.
which is less caffeine and more like beetroot powder and beta-alanine. Mm-hmm. Makes you feel a little crazy. And then this is a coffee.
Sure. How many milligrams of caffeine would you say that all is?
Well, what's coffee? Because this is one shot of espresso.
It's 160.
So let's round it down to 150 just to make math easier for me.
Okay.
The Celsius stick is
200.
200?
I think so.
And I only had half of it. So 100, so 250.
All right.
And then the other thing is like 100. Like it's really low caffeine.
Okay, so you've still had less caffeine than I've had.
Yeah.
You've just had more
I've just spread it
liquid.
out. That's right. I've had more milk than you
Yeah,
have.
right. Yeah, you win milk for the day.
Well, the day is young, buddy. Who knows what's going to happen for you today?
Have you ever seen those Turkish coffees?
Is that the one with the butter in it?
Nope. That's the one where they like cook it in sand.
No.
It's crazy.
Where
I
do
just
you
saw
get
this for
that,
the other
Dunkin'?
day. Yeah, a turkey runs on Dunkin'.
Dunkin' runs on sand. Coffee.
Dunkin' runs on turkey cold cuts.
Where do you get? You
no,
saw it.
it's this-
You've
it's
never
this-
had it either.
I've never had it.
Great.
But they do
Right.
this thing where they put like the actual like ground up coffee in a tin can. Well, it might not be tin. I think it's like copper. Like a Moscow
That's gonna matter.
Mule.
For the
Yes.
the chemical.
And then what? Stop talking. Now. And then they do the coffee grounds and they do water and then they put it over like boiling hot sand.
Well, sand can't boil, but just really hot sand.
Boiling hot.
Right. If it were a liquid, it'd
Yes.
be boiled.
If it was water, it
would
boil.
boil.
So
Wait, but the
you put the can on top of the sand.
coffee and the water are both in the can.
Yes.
Okay.
And something happens when it's in there that it
cooks.
starts to bubble oil and like bubble over and cook. And then they dump it into a cup and then they like because it starts to overflow. So
Yeah.
they're like, no, get it in the cup. And then they put it back in the sand and it starts rising up again.
Oh.
I am almost positive it tastes like butthole.
Yeah, well, it's.
but
it's cool, dude.
So cool.
Have you seen on TikTok? I saw a video the other day that was like you can fry in salt.
I just saw that.
Yeah, that's
They were doing like an onion ring.
giving
or
me the
something.
same vibe.
Yeah,
I don't know if I believe that.
I believe it
Why does the salt turn brown when it gets hot? That doesn't make any sense.
because it's probably burning.
But
Does salt burn? Salt
No,
burn.
salt-
Classic movie.
salt doesn't burn. Pepper burns when you cook it.
I'm sure salt burns at some point.
Not when I cook a nice steak.
What's the boiling point of salt?
No, that's not the burning point.
What's the boiling?
We're fully talking about burning. Welcome to chemistry,
We're learning about salt. The salt.
where we're learning about
Burn.
salt. It's gonna give you like Saltburn won the Oscar for this or that.
For biggest schlong in a movie. Right? Was that movie?
I don't know.
Where he starts like jerking off at his casket or something like that.
I didn't see it. Are you thinking of Conclave?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, the Pope jerks off.
Too
No,
soon,
salt
too
does
soon,
not
too soon.
burn
No, I told
in
you
the traditional
Tridentinal. Yeah.
because
Going.
it's traditional sense. So I just put those
You were like,
together.
I don't have time for all those
Traditional.
for all those words.
Salt is non-flammable.
Yeah, right.
While it melts at high temperatures, it doesn't oxidize further and won't catch fire.
Dude, that's why if you have like a fire on your stove, you're supposed to cover it with salt.
I never knew that.
That's
ever.
why, yeah, you could just pour salt on it.
I
'Cause
thought
you-
when there was oil, you just add a fuck ton of water.
listen, we know that water makes a grease fire worse.
Yes.
In my brain, at some point, enough water will make the fire go away, right? It's not
Yeah.
going to be like infinitely worse.
Well, it'll make the house go away.
No. I think, look. If
Right? How bad can a fire get?
Well, like say we have a campfire, right? And there's oil, and the oil catches fire.
Yeah.
And I put a little water, it's gonna spatter. It gets worse. All that.
Yeah.
If I take like an ocean worth of water,
Yeah.
and pour it on this bitch,
Well, that's because you're suffocating it then. So you still are going like lack of oxygen.
I
to
guess
the
in the
fire.
traditional sense,
No, you don't have to say traditional sense. It's just traditional.
traditional.
Because that's traditional sense. So you've already mushed them together.
traditional, right? It's just redundant.
Yeah.
Like NFL football.
Yeah.
What's another one? MLB baseball and NHL hockey.
Yeah, just keep saying sports. What other sports do you know?
Well, are there other things that are
There's other sports.
ATM machine? Bitch.
There's no bitch in that word. ATMB machine bitch.
Automatic bitch machine. ABM.
IBM.
ABM.
IBM. I said ABM.
Roll the tape.
Now I'm thinking of everything I've ever said in my entire life. Supposedly. Supposedly.
What's the coffee with the butter in it?
That just sounds like...
I think that's what they do in Africa.
No, they do that in America.
Really? That's like a
'Cause
keto
it's like-
ass.
you do it with MCT oil and butter.
I've seen coconut oil. I have a cousin who thinks he's not a liberal, but he's becoming a liberal.
Whoa.
And he does, he's got a podcast too. Shout out to you. You probably won't see this. And he
You never know.
he does coconut oil in his coffee. But I just don't think that's good. I think it tastes gross.
Bulletproof coffee is a blend of coffee, unsalted butter, and MCT oil or coconut oil. Creates cream.
And you get those good fats in there. Right. It's like putting milk in there, but it's solid.
Yeah, you know what else is good? Just doing milk and sugar.
Yeah, I just like a nice cold latte.
Yeah. Sponsored by Flick the Bean. Today's episode is all about flicking your bean.
I feel like we've talked about them a lot. So for them to not have sponsored us is insane.
Well, have they listened to this?
No, but I should
Right.
bring it up next time I go. Those
Yeah.
people, I know all of them. I don't know any of their names, but they probably recognize me.
Hey, you guys flick my bean all the time. Give me some money.
Constantly giving you money to flick your bean for me,
Oh.
and I think we should repay the favor.
I'm going to
Repay the
change the
favor.
topic now.
Please.
Okay. There's been something going all over the internet these past couple days.
The tariffs.
That's been a little while.
What's up? What's up, Batty? Baby? Batty?
What's up, baddie baby? What's up, though? Do you think that 100 men
Yeah.
can beat a gorilla in a fight?
Full-grown gorilla?
Full grown.
Full-grown men.
Full grown.
Are they a mix of like if I chose a random 100 men? It's not like I'm not choosing like 100 fighters.
I would say you're not choosing 100 fighters. but it's like
Average guy.
18 to 40.
And they're average, whatever
Yeah,
they are.
right. So they may be fit, they may be fat.
No weapons.
No weapons, fists.
Gorilla versus men. I'm going to tell you the answer. Absolutely not.
Like the gorilla's fucking people up.
Yeah, like it's not. It might be close,
Okay.
but like not really. Like you might get a punch or two in among the 100 guys, not each. I'm telling you, the first 25 guys are done within 5 minutes.
Like they're just getting run over.
Dude, fucking gorillas.
They're
and
gonna like
shit-
Donkey Kong, just like swing arms.
Yeah, the
around.
gorillas pounding the ground. Gorillas and chimpanzees, they rip each other's heads off. Like fully, literally, they do that. That I don't see a world where us
Literally, all that's been coming up.
100 men you typed in and you got verse one gorilla.
Gorilla simulation.
There's
Why
a
is
video,
everyone talking about 100 men and a gorilla right now? That sounds like a porno coming out.
100 gorilla versus one man. But the man has a bunch of weapons. I still think no.
Could 100 men take on a silverback? Look at how terrifying. Look at this fucking
Can you
thing.
tell me? Yeah, first of all, I'd piss my pants right away. It does that with his mouth
Yeah.
and those teeth.
Just opens it.
How heavy and how tall is this fully grown silverback gorilla? Someone made a fucking
digital
simulation of it. Can you tell me that?
What do you want to know?
The height and weight of a fully grown silverback gorilla.
1,300 pounds. No.
No, that can't be right.
Their bite is 1,300 pounds per square inch.
Yeah, so one bite, you're fucking dead. That's the thing. The gorilla doesn't need to finish you all off. The gorilla gets one bite on your arm's broken. You're done.
According to Prime Safaris, an adult male silverback gorilla can weigh up to 450 pounds and lift up to 27 times its body weight.
So what is that?
450 times 27. Alexa. Oh, my God.
You're in the wrong house for that, pal.
Siri. What's 450 times 27?
It's not going to work. You didn't say hey.
Hey, Siri. What's 450 times 27?
You got to be quicker than that. Oh. What's 450 times 20? Oh.
It's 12,100.
This bitch can lift 12,000 pounds. What are you doing?
Stop!
12,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And the average guy weighs what? I mean, in that age group, let's say 200. This guy can lift 6 of you at a fucking time.
Yeah, and also it's fast as hell.
Yeah, how fast can they move? That's another good question. I mean, let's see this simulation. Let's just ride it out.
Let's just. It's not gonna.
I mean, one punch, that guy flew. Dead. Watch, look at this.
and then run away, right? And then come back when you're ready.
And like the thing is about this simulation, these things are getting up right away. Like they're being hit and then getting up. You're not getting up.
I mean, some of these aren't.
Yeah, some of them are, but in the beginning they were. The gorilla doesn't have a scratch on him. He's just flailing. You get an angry gorilla, there's no stuff. Sean, I don't think 200 men could take on a gorilla.
What do you think if you have like a little shiv?
I'm using it on me to avoid that bite of the gorilla. A little shiv? That's not getting through his... Look at his ass, dude.
Look at that dompy. That's not even a real gorilla, and that's a.
He's
what?
halfway through. We've been watching this for 20 seconds. He's halfway through. These guys are
Yeah,
swinging
at some
at
point he's
nothing.
got to get tired.
I don't know. The adrenaline of being a gorilla.
Yeah.
And, see, like, even these dummies are frozen in fear and shock.
Like, we can't do it.
You ever see the videos of the simulation that's like one guy with a rifle versus 1,000 toads
Yes.
on TikTok, and it's always
I
like
love them.
one T-Rex versus 5,000 chickens. And I always get it wrong. I'm always rooting for the underdog.
You have to make real life bets on that?
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it would be. Can you look up though how fast can a gorilla go? I'm gonna guess at a full sprint it's going 50. Over under.
Under.
How fast can a gorilla? Oh, you doing silverback?
Because that's what this is. 25 miles.
25 miles an hour. What's
Well,
you saying?
I bet $100 on it, so now you owe me $150.
Wait. Now you owe me $1,000.
Now you owe me $1 million.
How fast does Usain Bolt run?
27.8 miles an hour.
He's the fastest guy.
Yeah.
So he's barely outrunning this gorilla.
The average male runs 8 miles an hour.
Yes, you're screwed every day of the week, dude. The only way you might get around this is if you're nice to the gorilla. Like if you try to make him one of your own. Play the long game a little bit.
Yeah.
You what you do is you befriend the gorilla. The 100 of you. You
Yeah.
can befriend him. You bring him to like.
Well, you have to become 100 friends first, right? Because the gorilla's gonna know that something's up. It's like, wait a second, you guys aren't really all friends. And then he's gonna make you play the newlywed game.
Right, he's gonna try to divide and conquer.
No,
He's
you're
gonna be
boo.
like, hey, those 50 guys, they don't like you guys.
Yeah.
And that's how America kind of works too. But I think that you play the long game, you get him on your side, and then you feed him like McDonald's every day until the gorilla gets congestive heart failure, and then you've won.
And then, America.
What's going on out there?
They found a gorilla. Do you think that
There's always
is picked up
sirens.
by the mics?
We'll find out in post.
So now everyone else is just like, what is that?
So what's happening is we're hearing a bunch of sirens.
Because a gorilla's escaped.
But this is a main road over here, so there's always sirens.
Yeah. Did you ever see the silverback gorilla run like full speed at like the zoo glass and just break it?
Yeah. Scary.
I'd be like, this is my time. Just take me.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
Even when like the manatee comes full speed at the thing at the aquarium, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna break it. I've never seen the gorilla break the glass. I've seen them run into it and be like, the fuck?
Oh no, this
Fuck?
one like cracks the glass.
I've seen, like they always like flex at the kids, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck you up. Or sometimes they look at the kids and you're like, you're just a baby.
Yeah.
Remember
They're
who
like,
you
"You're
are,
my
Simba."
baby. They're like, you'll be in my heart.
Oh, we're doing Tarzan. I
Yeah,
made a
because
Lion King
gorillas.
reference and then
Yeah.
I guess what's Rafiki, a baboon with the butt?
Yeah, with the butt.
And he's got the staff. What's Rafiki mean? Baboon?
Banboon. Banboon.
Gorilla breaks glass at Nebraska Zoo, April 17th, 2015. Wow, we just missed the 10-year anniversary.
Well, we won't miss the 11-year. Wayfair. Get a grill and it comes with a child.
Wayfair, we got just what you need. What is it?
It's crazy that they're still around.
Wayfair, I got just what you need.
'Cause
It's
wasn't
not
there
just
that-
what you need.
But wasn't there that whole controversy where they literally sold children? Like there was like sex trafficking, children
know anything
trafficking.
about that.
What?
I don't know anything about that.
That's a big thing.
I thought that was
a
Shein.
controversy.
It was Wayfair?
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't a controversy. Is that what you said? Maybe everyone was fine with it.
No, maybe it was only like a conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
Andrea Flores. You can find her at Twitter.
No, you can't.
Twitter at Andrea Flores TV. It says right
Find
there.
her at X probably.
Probably. Today's high 75, today's low 57. Pretty close to what we're dealing with today. Global warming is a hoax.
10 years ago, that would have been amazing.
YouTube.com. Oh, see, but the kids.
Look at this. Look.
The kid's taunting the gorilla.
Cracks.
Oh, I thought you meant he fully came out.
no,
No, because that's death.
But are you kidding me?
No, this gorilla.
There's turd in
look at the
pants if
kid.
I'm there.
He's doing the chest pound.
Yeah.
He's taunting, and the gorilla's like, "You want to fight? I'll fuck you up."
I love how you can
And then
see
the kid's crying, but it's like it's your
Hold
fault.
on. I love how you can see the Karen through the glass
oh,
reflection.
in the reflection right before. Oh, oh, there she
That
is.
bitch right there. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, this is a mistake. Yeah, if you're this woman, you see your life ending. Man, that would be the worst way to die in front of your kids at the zoo. A gorilla rips you apart.
She's terrifying.
Dude, remember Harambe?
Dude, I'll never forget
Can we
Harambe.
just-
Are you kidding me? I voted for Harambe in 2016.
Oh, you were one of those.
That's
You were
not
one of
true. I didn't do that.
them? Remember that Harambe got like 20,000 votes?
Yeah.
Was that the Cincinnati Zoo? That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Don't shoot the gorilla. Kid made a mistake. It was the kid's fault.
Kill the kid.
No, wait, hold on. We're not doing that.
Oh.
Just nobody die. Tase the. You don't have a tranquilizer? You have a full gun, but you don't have a tranquilizer?
Yeah, tase the kid.
Tranquilize the kid.
Yeah.
The gorilla will take care of him.
Well, if you tranquilize the kid, he'd fall into the pit.
The kid was in the pit.
You're thinking about doing it during. I'm thinking about tranquilizing him before.
You're thinking of
I'm just thinking about tranquilizing all kids.
You're thinking of Minority
Stay
reporting
away,
this,
Stay away from me.
where you know you
Yeah.
have a precog telling you what's going to happen, and still you're like, I'm going to tranquilize the
You're
kid.
like, fuck the kid.
Instead of just going, hey, kid, don't fall in. Wow, I just got a headache, dude.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You know what's happening? I didn't have any water today.
Well, that's bean water.
This is magical bean water
It's
with milk.
Flick the bean water from your friendly neighborhood coffee shop.
And then we're gonna get drunk at the game tonight.
Dude, today's Thursday, and we went to a game 2 days ago.
And Sean got arrested.
I did the 999 challenge, except I did 12-12-12.
Yeah, I went to extras.
Yeah.
You could do 12, 12, 9.
No.
I think I'm going to just do sausage and peppers tonight. Classic. But I
What's
want that
the egg roll?
chimichanga.
Whoa.
I don't even know how you...
I don't even know what chimichanga is.
Chimichanga is a fried burrito. So isn't that just a big egg roll? So you shrink that bad boy down, it's an egg roll.
Yeah, you're just
If
giving me
you
a mini chimichanga.
Shrink raid a chimichanga, you'd be like, that's an egg roll.
And you know what? It'll be great.
And it'll be fine.
What do you
but
think's in it?
a burrito?
No, but I mean, is it beef? Is it
Oh, I would guess beef.
a burrito? You fucking piece of shit.
Dude, I went to a new... All right, so I was between jobs the other day.
Oh God. Oh, you mean like during the day?
Yeah, not.
You meant like
not
you were fired.
Unemployed in the middle of the
I
day.
was like, I'm so sorry, man.
No, I had a break. Let's
Okay.
call it a break.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna go to the bar and watch the Mets
And get
play
blacked out.
and have a hamburger,
Okay.
and it'll be a great day.
Sure.
I get to the bar. The Mets game was in rain delay,
Yeah.
but I was like, whatever. They'll have like it'll come on, right?
It did.
And I get there, and every TV is playing whatever soccer game was happening.
When was it? Saturday?
Yeah.
They were playing Barcelona. They were playing the Copa del Rey.
Oh, okay. What's
Yeah.
that?
It's the biggest like Spanish game
Was it
in
good?
the world. I think Barcelona won.
Who were they playing?
Real Madrid, which is like a rivalry.
Oh, okay.
Which is like it's like Yankees Red Sox.
Oh, gotcha. So that was playing.
It's like Mets and whoever the fuck their rival is.
So that
the
was-
Phillies.
yeah,
Yeah.
swept. We were playing. So they were playing that, and the bar was full. So I was like, I'm not even gonna get a hamburger. So I went across the parking lot
Yeah.
to a new Mexican place,
Okay.
New Wave Burrito Bar. Shout out to you.
Okay.
And I ordered a burrito,
Mm-hmm.
and it was on the portion of their menu that
Were they not playing the soccer game?
No, they had a TV. First of all, I was one of two people in there,
Okay.
and there was a TV on playing something called the Pet Collective, and
Yeah.
it was just like
No, I don't know.
it was just like you remember like Tosh.0 or like Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
It was that, but it was just animals.
But was it funny animals?
So it would be like a rabbit that would like be eating and then like would fall over, and then it would change to the next clip that was like a mouse,
Classic
like
rabbit.
a mouse running around.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, why am I watching this while I eat?
Yeah,
It's
but then you
crazy.
can't stop.
But I was watching it the whole time. So I went, and you know how the portion of their menu was called XXL burritos. But sometimes like people just say that to make it like
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's gonna be big.
you love it.
Yep.
Like they didn't have a regular burrito section also.
Right. There was no El burrito.
Yeah, or XS or whatever.
Yeah.
Chimichanga,
Right.
egg roll. So I got a burrito. Dude, it was extra large.
Was it?
It was their pork burrito. It had pork,
Okay.
carnitas.
I feel like
Cinco de Mayo soon.
let's go back to how redundant you're being. Pork carnitas.
That's what they're called.
I thought they're just carnitas.
Yeah, I mean, but the menu said pork carnitas.
Okay.
Maybe that's because like they know like
So
white
they're
people
a
are coming.
bullshit fucking place.
No, everybody in there was
Was
Mexican
what? Oh, okay.
or Hispanic. I didn't ask them for their specific nationality. So
Mm-hmm.
hey, we're not going to generalize here. We're just going to make guesses and assumptions.
Richard's not ice. He doesn't care.
You're safe.
He's just hungry.
It's fine. I just wanted a burrito. So pork carnitas, fried plantains, rice, black beans, salsa, lettuce, tomato, guacamole.
Oh my god.
And I was like, it's going to be one of those things where like a little bit of all those things. Dude, it was like a pound of each of those things.
Oh no.
The burrito was the size of a toddler. It was like this
Really?
big. And
Wait, were the plantains in the burrito?
Yes.
Whoa.
and the burrito was fantastic.
How much
Guess
was
how
it?
much it cost?
$12.
15. Dude,
Bro.
fantastic. And I ate it in 30 minutes.
I would love that.
We should go there.
Where
It's
is
in
it?
Huntington.
Huntington. Is your show over?
The show I was doing is over. It closed. I have another show this weekend,
Rest in peace.
but that show's over. Sugar butter, goodbye.
Sugar butter, carnitas, plantains.
But that's what I was doing. It was raining and I was alone eating a burrito at the bar.
Yeah, I find it very funny that you went to a place that was pretending to be Spanish, watching Spanish soccer games.
Yeah, right. And then the Spanish
And then you're like, you know what?
place-
I'm going to leave that and I'm going to go somewhere Spanish.
Well, I was walking around just looking for a place that wasn't packed.
Right.
And that was the first place I hit. But it is funny that they were playing the Pet Collective and not this rivalry game.
Yeah. It was big. There was like a trophy and everything.
And you know why I went to the first place? Because I was going to watch the Mets game. And the first time I went there to watch the Mets game, they had there's 4 TVs on each wall and a projector screen. And let's see, that's 4 plus 4 is 8.
Carry the one.
8. So 7 of the TVs had the Yankee game on, and the projector had the Yankee game on, and the one TV had the Mets game on. And it was fine. I don't care. I don't need to see it on a bunch of
Sure,
TVs.
you're like, I see it.
But this time, the Yankees weren't playing, and I was like, we're getting the projector,
Time for the
baby.
Mets.
We didn't.
No, it was.
That's all right.
And I'm also sure if there wasn't even the soccer game, they'd be putting on basketball.
Oh, yeah, that's that. But everything happens at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, it's baseball season. Not really.
No, it's basketball
just-
playoffs. It's hockey playoffs.
It's just not football
It's
season.
the NFL draft.
Yeah, right. It's not football season, but still,
Yeah.
every TV is about
We're
football.
holding on.
Still, where's Aaron Rodgers going?
He's going to a CTE scan.
He's going to smoke ayahuasca in the woods.
The dream.
I don't know.
Would you ever do it?
At the NFL draft?
No ayahuasca?
No.
Oh.
No, I can't do
Interesting.
anything. Dude, I take one CBD and I'm gone.
Like, I'm out.
I can't do an ayahuasca. They say it's great. I don't even fully know what it is. Is it a plant? I'm thinking of peyote.
I think it's the same.
Ayahuasca and peyote are the same?
No, but I also believe it's a plant.
Get to typing. I think it's a plant, but everything's a plant. Cocaine's a plant.
I don't know how to spell ayahuasca.
Sound it out. Sound it out loud for us.
Ayahuasca.
It's you. So you did that with your voice, and it says
Iowa
Asia.
Aska.
Aska. I thought it said Iowa Asia. That's not how I would guess to spell that.
It's just leaves.
It just leaves how much I'm gonna
I can
do.
fucking go outside and get leaves right now and just be like, oh,
American
yeah.
psychoactive beverage.
That's just Four Loko.
So I said smoke ayahuasca. That's incorrect.
Well, I think you have to smoke the ayahuasca.
And then make a tea out of it. So it's like a tea
Yeah.
that makes you high.
Yeah. But I heard you just like throw up a bunch and like.
That's why
That's
Aaron
just my
Rodgers
Tuesday,
is so fit.
you know?
Yeah, there's other ways to throw up, kids.
Yeah.
You could go get food poisoning. You could get the flu. You could have too much.
XXL burrito.
Yes, that would do it.
Whoa. And there's other ayahuascas.
So
There's anahuasca. There's pharmahuasca.
that's a beautiful name, Anna.
No, wait, there's a. Oh.
Anna for short.
This indicates the pill produced, which is just DMT.
Oh, okay. So ayahuasca is the liquid form of that.
I guess more natural form.
I don't even know. It's not more natural. One of them's in a capsule. One of them's in the glass.
Maybe it's a mug.
So it's ayahuasca season. It's a beautiful day.
It's too hot already.
I do think. It's
Okay. You'll get there. Yep.
okay. Hold on.
Take it a
Just give
second.
me a.
We're
It's
in a
not
rush.
that it's too hot.
Yep.
It's that it gets too hot early. Like it'll be 9 a.m.
Yeah.
and 70 degrees. That's too much. Can I just have my 9 a.m.? I'll give you noon.
Sure.
I'll be inside by noon.
Yeah.
But I need the morning to not be hot.
I'll take an 11 to 5.
Hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 to 5, I'll nap.
But I was up at 4 this morning and saw that it was 60 degrees.
Right, it's too hot too fast. Too hot too fast.
Yeah.
How's a guitar player?
I don't know what song that even is.
Too fast, too soon? Too soon?
When you
Too much too soon.
Okay.
From Green Day. Too much too soon. Play it. You'll love
You're
it.
more of a pop punk kid than I am.
I am but you'll know it.
What is this? Too
Too
much?
much too soon?
We're gonna get.
It's all not. It's not one
demonetized
word.
Here.
No,
Is it
it-
demonetized.
Yeah,
Is it-
you're right. Transitional.
I was thinking about demons.
the Dementors.
Too much
Too soon. TOOSOON. It won't.
by Diana Barrymore.
No, we won't play it for that long, so we won't get demonetized. I just want you to hear it because you'll know it right away.
Yeah, right away.
Right away, you'll know it.
Right to jail.
Right to jail. You gotta charge your iPad, buddy.
Thanks. Do we get demonetized for ads?
We don't have any.
It's a
ads.
song in that though, so
We don't have the rights to that song. Oh man, this is the longest ad of my life.
sorry I don't
Oh,
pay
it's
for
a coffee ad.
It was Starbucks. That's all we can hear.
You know it?
No.
Fast forward a little. Too much too soon. Oh, oh.
I do know it.
So deceiving. Moving much too soon. So what did I say that we got there?
I don't know. I honestly.
Too fast, too big. What did we say? Too fast, too big. Am I right, everybody?
Boys, the podcast is canceled.
No.
We got too fast, too soon, too big.
We got too much, too soon.
We're too big.
We're not too big.
Too fat, too soon.
Yeah, too fat, too soon is correct for us.
Diabetes.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, Wilford Brimley.
My God, I was going to say, what was his name?
I'll never forget.
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I have diabetes.
And I have type 2 diabetes.
That was so funny. That was a very serious commercial that quickly became like the first meme.
Yep.
Diabetes meme.
Like, look at this fucking guy. Diabetes.
They tried to do it like, we're going to get someone who's serious and stern to talk to the young people. And we were all like, loser, mustache, idiot.
Good morning. I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes.
I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. Oh, but this is a cut.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
And I've done things I should.
You're not perfect.
For instance, I had an unquenchable thirst for my best friend and partner.
Dude, memes are great. But here's the deal. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be.
He had diabetes.
He had diabetes. He was 70 there.
Yeah.
And that was,
No, he did pass away.
for real?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Wilford.
Why is that funny?
Name. It sounds fake.
Wilford
Wilford
Brimley.
Brimley sounds fake.
Yeah.
But,
Who was the guy from I Think You Should Leave that passed away?
oh, I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
No. Someone else passed away too.
Whiff Biff.
Yeah, that's a fake name.
Yeah. He died as well.
Is that a real name? Is that his real name?
That's his stage name, I think.
Yeah, but what was his birth name?
I'll look it up.
Whiff
but,
Biff.
But that guy died also.
Yeah,
I'm going to eat the whole thing.
I know. But I assume that he had a normal name.
I don't know. Whiff Biff. If it's Biff Whiff, sorry. Biff Whiff, American actor. Gary Crotty, known professionally as Biff Whiff. It's a crazy choice.
Yeah.
He died in February. How did he die? He was sick, I think. He had like
And he
lung
was
cancer.
old.
76. Biff Whiff, he played Santa.
In what?
And I Think You Should Leave. Remember, it was like the action movie series, but he was Santa, and it was like Santa wants to be an actor now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
He was in some other thing I was watching the other day where he was like on meth. It was Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
After I Think You Should Leave, he was cast in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
He was in Jury Duty.
No, I
He
didn't
was in
saw that.
Self-Reliance. He was in Dave.
Yeah, let's just talk about him the whole time.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he was in Roseanne. He was in Desperate Housewives. He was in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and he was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and he was in it. He was like in the jail cell. Oh, did you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah, of course.
It's
I stopped when they got sent to Florida or whatever for the witness protection
It's
program.
in the Florida.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch that.
It's good.
It just was a lot.
Yeah.
It was like, you guys are running out of ideas, I feel.
No, but then they go on for so much longer.
I know. There were like 4 years after that.
And then they're like, we figured it out.
Oh, okay. Well, what happens? Tell me. It's not going to be a spoiler.
Um,
Or perhaps it is.
they Holt and Jake go to jail. And then they're just like Biff is one of the guys in the jail cell with them. And the
Biff.
police officer, me and my
Biff
boy
is
Biff.
one of the guys.
Yeah. And one of the police officers is Larry Jerry Gergich.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Another great show.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I learned the other day?
What'd you learn the other day, bud?
Remember Gidget,
No.
the Taco Bell Chihuahua?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
You remember him?
Yeah.
Do you know that he was also the Chihuahua in Legally Blonde 2?
I didn't even know there was a Legally Blonde 2.
Yeah. Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and True? Is that what it's called?
I hate that.
It had like a...
I hate the fact that you know that.
I think that's wrong, but it had a tagline. Hold on. Legally Blonde.
Who was the dog in Legally Blonde, the first one?
Red, White, and Blonde. I'm so fucking dumb. Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blonde.
Who was the Chihuahua in the first one?
There wasn't a Chihuahua in the first one.
Baxter?
Baxter? Who's Baxter?
Who's the dog in the first one?
His name's... Wait, Rufus is the other one. Bruiser. Bruiser. Where's L?
Oh, yeah.
Legally Blonde dog.
What did I
Oh,
say?
it was. Bruiser. Oh, but he... So,
Oh, God.
Gidget only played him in the second one.
Uh-huh.
That's all we need to say about that.
No, wait, hold on.
Because he passed.
Oh. So,
He was played by Mooney originally.
Mooney passed.
Mooney played Bruiser passed. They had to
Okay.
recast,
Uh-huh.
and they chose Gidget.
And then they were like, you know what? Let's get you next to some tacos.
They were like, you know what? We have the budget now.
Yeah.
Get Gidget.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I don't like that you keep doing a voice.
That's the voice.
No, that's not the voice.
Yes, look it up.
I know, I understand that, but you shouldn't do that.
Why?
Now, Taco Bell.
Just came out with chicken nuggies.
Really? Oh, I saw that.
And I think the breading
Everyone is doing the same thing.
I think the breading is tortilla.
That sounds horrible.
I don't know if that's true.
Wendy's is doing like sauce nuggets, right? Like wet nuggets,
Yeah, wet nugs.
right?
Yeah, and then McDonald's just came back with their chicken strips, but they're new strips. They're
What's
not
the-
their old tendies.
I like chicken McNuggets at McDonald's because there's nothing real about it.
And they know that.
And we know, and it's fine. Like, keep doing it. But that's why you can
Yeah.
get a 40 piece for $2.
Yeah.
And it's like this weird little thing.
And then you know you're having diarrhea.
The outside feels like
It's a sponge.
crispy glass sponge somehow.
You're like, how is this crunchy and soft
And
at the
then
same
the
time?
inside is whatever they do for that.
It's just horse meat.
Man, so guys, remember what we said last year? Once we get to 5,000 followers, I'll have fast food. I haven't had fast food in 16 years.
5,000 followers? Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Also, was that last year?
Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't this year.
Maybe it was.
It wasn't. It
Wow.
was one of our first
What if it was
episodes.
January?
It wasn't.
I'm actually telling you this right now. I think this was maybe 2 months ago.
No. It was pre-election. And that's how I divide my life.
PE.
Happiness.
Wait, what would the
is-
post be then, too?
Family pizza with sausage. Writing your name for the very first time. You know that song? That's from
No.
Charlie Brown. What did you say?
Pre-election, but it should be BE. And
Before
AE.
election, after election.
I was going to say pre-election and post-election. And I was like, that's both PE.
PT. Wait.
Where's T?
Post.
Then you just went PT.
And we all make mistakes. Listen,
I've never made a mistake in my life.
I was going to say...
Traditional.
What?
Traditional. You know.
I was going to say, what about the chocolate milk? But you did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a mistake.
I accidentally got caught.
If you... You're right. The mistake was letting them know I stole the chocolate
yeah,
milk.
it was me.
But doing a bad thing on purpose is not a mistake.
Right. It's a crime.
A child. Anyway, don't you think they should bring back Vine?
No. They got TikTok.
Well, TikTok,
What's up with TikTok? It's still here.
they kicked that. They're like 75 more days. Make a deal.
Again?
Yeah, they're gonna keep doing that forever. That's how government works. But the thing about TikTok is it started kind of like Vine, but now you can make like a 15-minute TikTok.
Yeah.
So now it's just YouTube also.
Right.
And my attention span doesn't really know what to do with that.
Just watch.
Like,
Doom scroll, baby.
because I'm watching it, it's like, oh, funny little video, and then it's like essay about this, and I'm like, I'm waiting for the joke, and there's no joke.
Yeah, I usually skip whenever they're like, okay, story time.
Or whenever the TikTok says full screen on it, I'm like, no, that's going to be too long.
But sometimes this full screen is like a trailer.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like I'm not there for that. You know?
I'll see that there's a trailer and then I'll go to YouTube.
Right, and then I'll go to where I want.
Yeah.
I'll sit on my couch and watch the trailer. I'm not giving TikTok my trailer
No.
time.
I'll watch the trailer on my phone.
Oh, but on YouTube.
In the YouTube
yeah.
app.
Yeah, TikTok doesn't deserve trailer time.
No.
TikTok is for what?
Vines.
TikTok is for Vines.
TikTok is for watching Vine compilations that randomly show up instead of going on YouTube and typing in Vine comps.
Yeah, I don't want to look for it. I want it to come to me. That's what TikTok's kind of for. I'm not searching.
Yeah.
You know what I like, or perhaps you don't. But if you don't,
But
I'll
you're
tell
going to
you.
figure it out.
TikTok is for peep tasting,
Oh,
testing.
God. Yeah. Remember when we used to play games? You got games on your phone?
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do that
No.
again.
Peep game.
TikTok is for vlogs, but short ones. Short, cute vlogs. I like the TikToks. I never liked ASMR. You know what I hate? Let me
ASMR.
finish the first thought.
Okay.
I never liked ASMR, but TikTok has made me like ASMR, like the cooking, like the like that stuff's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate more than any other genre of TikTok. More than anything on the planet Earth.
Oh my God.
I hate mukbang videos.
Yeah, but that doesn't even necessarily have to mean TikTok. That's just videos in general.
Yeah, but they're mostly on TikTok. And it's like some girl who's like, I'm going to try. Well, because they always start like a dude or a girl, whatever. And they're like, we're going to try everything from this place. And it's like, oh, okay. Taste test. And then they start taking the hamburger and just like shoving it into their mouth and like dumping sauce in. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, it's not what I want. It's not
Right.
what I want. I want a review. I
You're
want
like,
a
I
review.
just want a normal food.
No, don't have one bite at a time.
Right.
Chew.
I think mukbang would be okay if it was like normal food.
Yeah,
And they're
it's-
like, I'm not going to have 900 McNuggets
Yeah, it's always-
mushed into a ball
and all
with a
at
gallon
once.
of milk over
And
it.
then milk, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to do ketchup in my mouth. And it's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Don't do that for
Yeah,
likes.
you could just eat.
Oh, God, not for likes.
I'll do a lot for likes.
I know, but not that. Just don't do that.
Maybe I'm going to start doing that.
I just don't like it.
I just don't.
Dobesby. All right, listen up, everybody.
Oh.
You can follow us on TikTok.
Richard's done. He's like, wrap it up.
You did this last week.
Yeah, I
we were
did.
like 25 minutes in, and Sean's going, bye.
You know what? It felt like it was an hour.
Yeah, but it was our shortest episode ever.
Yeah. Life with you feels like a lifetime. I think that's a bad
Feels
thing.
like a lifetime. That sounds like a song.
You're doing a lot of songs today.
That's not Green Day, though. And I think I just made that one up.
I think it's the first time.
No, it feels like the
I know. Dobesby.
It feels like the very first time. Listen, follow us on
okay.
TikTok. What?
I was gonna say, where are they gonna?
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn.
MySpace.
Guys, go to our YouTube. It's cranking over there.
Guys, go to our Pornhub.
Someone commented on our TikTok the other day. One of the peep ones. And they were like, this deserves so many more likes. You guys are funny. And I replied, please share this video with everyone you've ever met.
Do you think
And-
they did?
No, because we don't have any more likes. So I'm asking you all out there, go to our TikTok, find a video you like, or even just don't hate,
Find one you do hate.
and share it with everybody. Actually, Rage Bait gets more clicks than
Yeah.
anything. Find one that you,
You know what?
despise.
I think that's what we have to start doing.
I've been doing that my whole life.
I think we have to. No. Shut up and listen to me. I think
Shut
we,
up and listen to me. It's a song.
Shut
and dance.
Shut up and listen to me.
Yes.
I think what we have to do is that certain parts of our podcast, and obviously if the listeners will know this, will create rage bait content.
Sean, so I
to
think
clip
that
onto TikTok.
I think that's the full podcast.
No, but I mean, like, okay, now at this time, like in 10 seconds,
Now it's rage bait
just
time.
be like, I fucking hate, yeah.
Yeah, so
Flip the table, like walk out. You know, one of those where you can be like, how do you even fucking say that to me? Like, I thought we were best friends.
But that's-
no, shut the fuck
well,
up.
I think that I like that. He's gone.
we clip.
I think that's fun. I think the other way to do rage bait though is you have to be so serious about it.
Well, I just was trying to be, and then you didn't shut your mouth.
But-
Shut up and listen to me.
But like a take that's not a good take, but we both agree, and like it's like we're having a conversation about. Like we're not angry.
Yeah.
Like here we go. Ready? Yeah, I don't understand liking American cheese. I think it's one of the worst.
It's fake. It's literally just chemicals.
Right. I don't think it's not the best on hamburgers. People are constantly like American cheese on a burger. That's perfect. I don't think it's good.
No, it's just uncultured.
I think you go blue cheese on a hamburger. I think that's the only way.
And the what?
Blue cheese
Uh-huh.
is the only way.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's just a silly choice. Like,
Yeah.
like you're making it because you think it's like classic, whatever. But
No, because you have a child's palate.
right, it's not actually good. It's not good.
Yeah. Grow
And
up.
I'm sick of like whatever. People are just, you know what I mean? Whatever. At least you agree. Let us know what you think.
Perfect.
And see, that's gonna be like 1 million likes.
Yeah.
People are sharing it. Like, check out these fucking morons.
Yeah, like what a stupid, ugly piece of shit.
that's you commenting.
Yeah, it's just me.
But that's how we get there. And look, if you listen to the podcast,
You know
that that's
Yeah.
fake. We love American cheese. It's obviously the best.
Guys, look at me.
I'm made of American cheese.
I like American
Body
cheese.
by American cheese. All right, so follow us and share that video that we just clipped.
Clip it. We love
We
you.
love you.
Bye.